All right, so hopefully between the weather, holidays, and sickness and everything, hopefully we can get back to normal. So we're gonna do, this will be the last night. It'd be yesterday we did it, and then tonight will be the last night of this takedown. So we'll just run through the takedown again, and we're gonna connect this to a guard pass and then a finish, some variation. So the more upper belts, if you guys wanna go ahead and start working on like a sequence from this, feel free tonight. But we're just gonna, this will be the last night with this same takedown. So the same single leg we've been doing from the gi. So good posture for standing. So butt down, head up, coming in, looking for my one grip here. So the same grip for all my takedowns and my guard pull and stuff like that. So they usually will match the grips here. So we're in here hanging. I'm hanging on this lapel pretty heavy right here. Remember with this particular single, you can shoot with either knee. Doesn't matter, doesn't change anything. So here, as I take that penetration step, if he's blocking right here, like also that I think I mentioned this last week, but when people grab here, especially if I do want to do a takedown, I'll start to come in here and then just kind of throw in that little wrist lock right here by bending his elbow a little bit and pulling this elbow into my chest, like leaning onto it. Like if I get it, great, into the match. But if I don't get it, it still will get them to move their own hand more like up my collar, and or they might just completely take their hand away, and it makes my life a lot easier. So just always throw that in there. It's like zero risk right there. So pulling on this here, try to get it. And if I do feel like I bent it, and like just leave it there. If I grab it, if I do feel like I started it and it's in, then I'm gonna go 2-on-1 and just finish the match right there. But anyways, so threatening that a little bit. So here, pull up as I take that penetration step here, get his arm up, and then this knee's going to the mat here, and I kind of want to crash into him, so make sure your neck is strong, and then I'm overhooking the leg right here. And then before I come up, I don't just try to stand up here, I'm going to walk this way so that my head pushes his weight off of that front leg here. Now from here, in the gi, I'm just going to let this hand slide down the lapel some so I can make this figure 4 and make it easier. And then I'm going to use my head, downward pressure with my head into his hips, and then keeping this leg posted, and then just circle, putting him down here. And then remember, on the way down, when you feel them starting to go, shift your your posture from head down and butt up. As they're falling, start to shift. Head starts to come up and butt starts to come down, and get ready to play guard, so that you don't want to be like this, and then they just use all that momentum to pull you down with them and kind of roll you over. And then I'll show this again real quick. So in here, like kind of crash into him with your head here, and then I'm going to keep walking to get his weight off that front leg. Make my connection, and then sit them down and get ready to get into position. And then since we've gone over this a couple of days, and try to get out of here a little earlier tonight, I'll go ahead and show the other variations. If you're already here and you're having trouble here, you can always switch to blocking this leg here and keep walking that way. And this is like the stick and the bicycle wheel spokes here to block their legs so you can put them down. Or when you're here, if you can't quite get that down, do that back kick here and then change the direction here. Underhook his leg, bring him up here and kick, or walk through to kick, trip him. Any questions? And remember, if you know any guard passes or anything, you can start working a little sequencing with this for the upper belts if you're getting a little bored with this one. All right, ready?